Hi guys, today I'm doing a Tack haul. Just a little thing, I've already filmed this once, the camera angle was terrible, and while I was editing I realized that I was fidgeting a lot with the stuff when I showed it to you. So I'm not going to have the stuff with me because I was fidgeting and it was super annoying, but I am going to do close-ups, which is probably better anyway because you get to see them better. So still going to be quality, you're still going to get to see the stuff, I'm just not going to hold it, okay? Cool. Great. Quality. So this is kind of a post-Christmas Tack haul because I bought most of this stuff with Christmas money. Thank you to the people who gave me Christmas money because you allowed me to spend it on stuff I didn't need. I'm going to do close-ups of everything, like I said, and I will link everything below if you want to buy that too. This is also kind of going to be a mini review because I've used a lot of the stuff already, so I can tell you a little bit about it because I've used it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is my new helmet. I bought a Samshield shadow mat with the glossy top. I had my Charles Owen for like 2 years. It started to smell bad, it made my head look weird, and I started to literally hate it. And when I finally had the money, I found Equiport, which is like a UK tack store. I don't love buying things from the UK because I feel like shipping takes longer, there's more of a risk that something could go wrong, and also the conversion thing. Funny story about the conversion thing, I converted to euros instead of pounds before I bought it because I'm stupid and forgot that Brexit happened or whatever. So I don't know, have they always used pounds? Am I just stupid? So it ended up being like $60 more than I thought it would be, but $60 more than I thought it would be was still $390, which is much better than like $590, which is what it would have been if I bought it from the US. Overall, I love it so much. It makes my head look so much better. If you watch my last vlog, I wore it a lot because I didn't take it off. I never take it off. I used to not be able to wait to take my helmet off, but this one, the ventilation is so good and it's so comfy that I don't feel like I need to take it off. But if you go watch my last vlog, you can see it on my head, and I look so much better than I ever did in my Charles Owen. And the ventilation is so much better. I'm like barely sweaty after I've ridden like 4 horses, and it's so pretty, and I've gotten so many compliments on it and I love it so much. It was definitely worth the money. It was just hard for me to spend it because I hate spending money. Next, I got 2 things from State Line Tack. I got an equivisor, which I'm in love with. I wore it yesterday. It didn't come off my head at all. I rode 2 horses and I definitely could feel a difference in like the temperature of my face with the sun hitting it like without the equivisor and the sun hitting it with the equivisor. Or the sun not hitting it with the equivisor, and I love it so much. One of my biggest like fears, especially because I'm outside so much, is skin cancer because it kind of runs in my, well no, it does run in my family, so I am very afraid to get that, especially because I'm outside like every day for hours. Also, I do not want to get wrinkles, so it's just gonna help me avoid 2 of those things that I don't want. And I was scared that it was gonna look stupid, but it doesn't look that stupid. Nobody like judged me for wearing it. The only thing is that I did run into quite a few things when I wore it yesterday because I hadn't like adjusted to it being on my head yet. Like I ran into my horse and I ran into a pole. It was kind of embarrassing, but that's the only embarrassing thing about wearing it. Nobody judges you for wearing it. And I feel like even if you wear it in the winter, nobody's like judging you. Like you're just trying to like protect yourself. It was $27, which isn't that bad. That's like the cheapest I've seen it. So it's definitely good, especially if you're really scared of skin cancer or wrinkles or you just sunburn really easily. The other thing I got from State Line Tack was a new show jacket. I found this one. It was on clearance for $103. It's the Horze crystal one. It's a little big. I got a size 10 because a lot of the time size 10s fit me like here, but the first button is hard because I have boobs. So I have a hard time finding show jackets that fit, but this one actually is just slightly big, so I don't know what to do about that. But I think if I have on a show shirt underneath it, it's not going to be that big. The only thing I don't like is that it has buttons that are like they're like the snap buttons. It doesn't like go through, which I don't love because I'm scared that it's gonna come unbuttoned. But I'm really happy with it. I wanted a black one, but I didn't want it to be boring, and I also didn't want to, well, I couldn't spend $500 on it. I don't have that kind of money. And it has white zippers and white stitching, so it has like fun little details that aren't too flashy and out there. So I'm very excited about it. It's exactly what I wanted, and it was a really good price because for a show jacket, $100 is definitely not bad. From Amazon, I got a new pair of gloves. I got the Heritage Pro Flow summer gloves. Those are the only gloves I wear. I hate when I have like normal gloves because when my hands get too warm, my entire body like overheats. So I have to have ventilated gloves even in the winter. Also, it's not that cold here, so it's not that big of a deal. And these are the best gloves I've found to prevent my blisters because I don't know why, but for some reason they do a really good job of that. Also, they're $20, which is definitely not a bad price for gloves. So if you need like summer gloves, these are really good. Don't wash them with water. That was the downfall of my old ones. It dried out the leather part and it made the fabric part really crusty, so don't do that. And I also got horse treats, just the like Manna Pro or whatever peppermint ones. My new lease horse is very food motivated, and if you don't give him food, he doesn't like you very much. So I give him food all the time and I'm running out of treats constantly, so I just bought a little bag of those. Next, from Horse Lovers, I got quite a bit of stuff. Some of it was pretty good, some of it was a flop. Also, Horse Lovers shipping takes like 3 weeks and it's terrible, but their prices are really good, so you kind of just have to like weigh if it matters that much. So I'm going to start with the boring stuff. I got some grooming stuff. I'm just going to go through it really fast. I got a finishing brush from Tough One. I just needed a new brush because mine are so crusty that like they make the horse dirtier when I use them than before I use them. I got a mane and tail brush because mine is so disgusting and I really needed to get rid of it. This one's also from Tough One. And I got a magic brush, miracle brush, magic brush, I don't remember, also from Tough One that I've used a couple times. I didn't know if it would work. It actually works really well, especially on like mud. I was pretty impressed with it. I might do a review on it because it's like a weird concept. It's like all plastic, but it actually works pretty well. And then I also got a hoof pick from Shire's that's just black. I just need a new hoof pick. I've had my grooming stuff for like 3 years, so I just kind of need to buy new ones. I also got this very strange hoof oil, which they called like hoof grease. I expected it to be like watery because they called it grease, and you expect grease to be like a watery type consistency, but it's actually super thick and it makes this weird noise when you like take the brush out. It's very weird. And the whole packaging is in like German or something, so I can't even read it to like understand what I'm supposed to do. Like, it's just very strange. But it is supposed to be like all natural, which I really like, so I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes. I got a girth because I've never had my own dressage girth. I used Finn's owners for a long time, and then I just used my trainers when I ride her horse, and I just needed to buy my own. This one is similar to Finn's owners. It's the same brand, it's Ovation, and it's the same material. But this one has the little buckles are equalizers, so they equalize pressure and they move. So it helps to like equalize pressure and make it more comfortable for the horse. I don't know if it really equalizes pressure, but it works pretty well as a girth. Finn has never gotten like girth rubs from this material. It's the same as his owners. I don't know how well it equalizes pressure, but it does look cool and I feel like it might work. And if there's any chance that I can make my horse more comfortable, I want to do that. Got a bit. I'm not that impressed with it. I thought it was going to be the blue sweet iron, but it's not. It's just a loose ring snaffle with sweet iron, but it's like black painted on sweet iron, not the blue steel stuff, which is what I wanted. So I'm not like that impressed with it. I'm not that excited about it, but I'll probably still use it because it's better than a plain loose ring because it's sweet iron, and I just feel like sweet iron works better. And I also got a bridle, which was $26, which is so good. It was on sale, and it's actually really not that bad of quality. It's actually fairly soft leather. I want to say that it's better quality than the Smart Pack one that I spent like $100 on, so I'm not angry with it. However, I was under the impression that it came with reins because it doesn't say in the description doesn't include reins, which is what it normally says when it doesn't include reins. But it didn't come with reins, so I'm pretty upset because I can't use it because I don't have extra reins. So yeah, it's just a plain bridle. It's really not that bad of quality for $26, and I think if I oil it, it'll probably be just fine. But it didn't come with reins, so I need to buy some of those. But I don't have money because I just spent all my money on all this stuff, so I don't really know what to do about that. That is all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about this stuff, ask me in the comments, and if you want to buy any of it, it'll be linked in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye!